We go at the line. Wagaman, your leader at the flag stand. He'll take him through 1 and 2. Freddie Rahmer looks to the outside, cannot make the pass. He'll settle into second. Up to third place with Wagaman leading lap number 1 is going to be Brent Marks with Macri in fourth. Then Lance DeWeese and Justin Peck in that order, but about 3 cars are racing for 6th spot with Peck. Wagaman, Rahmer. Now Macri edges in front of Marks at the line. They stay wheel to wheel off turn number 2, and Macri reclaims the 3rd spot. Marks in 4th. DeWeese running in 5th. Peck in 6th. Norris 7th. Thornton running in 8th place. Followed by Danny Dietrich. 4 cars racing for 5th place right now. Justin Peck around DeWeese into 5th. Dylan Norris is on the move as he is up to 6th place. Meanwhile, out front, Troy Wagaman continues the lead in the early going. Rahmer's second, followed by Macri, Marks, and Peck in that order. Good racing all through the field. 35, 34 laps to go. Mark's going to take another shot at the 71 car of Macri as they go through 3 and 4. Macri stays up on the cushion. He'll hang on to that spot. And now Justin Peck in behind Marks. And Peck's going to get backwards in turns 1 and 2. And problems for Dylan Norris as he strikes the 13 car and rolls it over. And Dylan Norris, who may have been one of the fastest cars on the racetrack, has a bad break and rolls over in 1 and 2, and the red flag comes out. Restart cone placed on the front stretch. 33 laps to go. Chasing Troy Wagaman. Wagaman hangs on to the race lead. Rahmer trying to catch him. Macri is 3rd. Marks is 4th. Thornton up to 5th. Macri makes a move on Rahmer, cannot get by. Danny Dietrich up a spot. He's into 6th. DeWeese trying to reclaim that spot down the back stretch. So a race for 6th. Dietrich and DeWeese. Marks and Thornton will race for 4th place. Marks hangs on for right now. Danny Dietrich on the move and behind Thornton. Thorson holding off the 48 of Dietrich at the moment. Dietrich slides up in front of Thorson. Can't make it stick. Thorson drives back by off turn number 2. And a race starting to develop now for the lead. As Rahmer goes after your leader, Wagaman. Lap traffic looms ahead. Into the infield with a flat tire is the 8 of Billy Dietrich. We stay green. Wagaman, Rahmer, Macri, Marks, 1 through 4. Thorson is 5th, followed by the 48 of Danny Dietrich. And then the 11 of Eliason. Off the pace is Haferteep. He'll head to the infield. And once again, we stay green with 25 laps to go. Leaders into lap traffic. Rahmer with another slider. Can't get by the 27 of Wagaman. Rahmer. Macri. In behind them. Then Marks. Then Thorson and Dietrich. Race for the lead continues. Your leaders in heavy lap traffic. Now Macri is in the picture. So is Marks. Macri down the backstretch. Up beside Rahmer. He's looking for the race lead. Now Marks goes by two drivers into second. Problems in turn number 2, and the caution flag is out. Anthony Macri, Freddie Rahmer, Tanner Thorson, and Michael Millard up on turn number 2. The cars that were running 3rd, 4th, and 5th are all sitting on turn number 2. Safety lights are out. We look to go. On the restart, Corey Eliason after Dietrich and Marks after Wagaman. And Marks, your new leader. Wagaman right on his tail tank. Dietrich continues to hold off Eliason in a race for 3rd. Eliason loses a little ground that time. He's in 4th. Lance DeWeese in 5th. So it's Marks, Wagaman, Dietrich, Eliason, and DeWeese in that order. Danny Dietrich's going to go after the 27 now of Wagaman in a race for 2nd. Dietrich and Wagaman battle for 2nd. Wagaman continues to hold off Dietrich. Eliason right behind them, and DeWeese as well. Eliason tried to slider, couldn't hold it. Dietrich reclaims the 3rd spot. As a matter of fact, Lance DeWeese moves back up to 4th. Eliason 5th, and here comes Chase Dietz now. Dietz running in 6th. 3-car race developing for 4th place. Eliason, DeWeese, and Dietz all race for position. Brandon Rahmer right behind them. Marks starting to pull away out front. Wagaman 2nd, Dietrich 3rd, Eliason 4th. DeWeese is 5th. Chase Dietz slides up in front of DeWeese. They continue to race for 5th place. DeWeese holding off Dietz for the moment. Brandon Rahmer and Justin Peck in behind them. Race for 5th continues. DeWeese pulls away a little bit from Dietz, and here comes Brandon Rahmer. So a race for 6th between Dietz and Rahmer, and Peck closing on those two. Good racing through the middle of the field. And your race leader, Brent Marks, has caught the lap traffic again with 10 laps to go. Wagaman, a heck of a run, still in 2nd. Danny Dietrich trying to catch him, running in 3rd. So a race for 2nd between Wagaman and Dietrich. Corey Eliason all by himself in 4th, trying to close on that race for 2nd. Then Lance DeWeese rounds out your top 5, and Danny Dietrich has made the pass on Wagaman. He is up to second. Marks with a significant lead, though, with 8 laps to go. 2.5 seconds, his margin of lead right now. Dietrich up on the cushion, as are the other leaders. Wagaman in third, Eliason in fourth, DeWeese in fifth, Peck up to sixth, Brandon Rahmer seventh, Dietz running in 8th place, followed by Corey Haas. Tyler Ross rounds out your top 10. Five laps to go. Dietrich has closed to 1.6 seconds behind Marks, so he is closing slightly. Running out of time. 4 laps remain. Dietrich giving it everything he has. Running in second. Third is Wagaman. Eliason running in fourth. Down to 1 second. It'll be 2 to go this time. Two laps remain. Dietrich in second spot. Both of them in the same picture. Lap traffic in front of Marks. One of them, Freddie Rahmer. And Dietrich is right on his back bumper with 1 to go, last time around. Marks and Dietrich, final turns coming up. Dietrich pulls the slider. Marks cannot hang on. And Marks is going to win by half a car length at the finish. Marks looked like he was bottled up coming off turn number 4. Found some bite to get inside the 48 car. And Brent Marks has won tonight's Dirt Classic 10. Second Dirt Classic win in a row. Finishing third was Troy Wagaman, Corey Eliason fourth, and Justin Peck comes back through the field to finish 5th.
I think this deserves a celebration as Brent will climb to the wing. Dirt Classic 10 winner, Brent Marks. Heck of a strategy. You had a random kid draw your number. Now, the thing is, though, second win in a row in this Dirt Classic, but it came down to the last 10 yards, and you get congratulations by the man that you had to run for. What a race.
Yeah, it really was. That was really exciting. You know, we got tangled up there in the dash and, you know, lost a few rows, so I had to come from back a little further than what we had hoped that we would have to, and the car was just stellar. It was just really, really fun to drive. Great on the long green flag runs, and just tricky there at the end once I got to Anthony and Freddie, and, you know, I was racing them both for second place there before they got in that wreck, and next thing you know, I'm trying to race them in lap traffic, so it was just really difficult to try to get the speed to get around them, and you know, last second Freddie changed his line on me getting into 3, and they went. Then he lost some ground, went side by side with the 99 going into 3, and I just didn't really know which direction to go because the bottom and the top were both taken, and I was right there on them, and so I was kind of hoping that maybe I could split the middle, and it was just so dirty in the middle. I wasn't able to do that, and I knew I lost a shit ton of ground there and allowed Danny to get on me. So, yeah, I was keeping an eye on the scoreboard, just, you know, knowing that Danny started behind me on that restart, that he would eventually probably get the second, and he's really good here and give me a run for my money there. So just fortunate we were able to hold that one off.
Hell of a race.
Yeah, just probably about 4 feet short. So I think I've run second in this race probably 4 times, and I ran her into 3 with so much speed because I wasn't sure if he was going to go to the bottom or go to the top with Freddie and Anthony in front of him there. Really nowhere to go. And decided he was going to go to the top. And I was far enough back, and I thought, well, I got to clear him as far as I can. And I knew with how much speed I went in there that I was going to hit the fence. But I just tried to hit it as hard as I could and get back down the straightaway, and I wasn't sure if I was going to make it or not. But it was fun, good hard racing. It's always fun with Brent. You know, we could have driven each other all the way down the front stretch. I tried to keep her up, and I was in the fence, and he could have driven to the side of me to slow me down. But it's just good, hard, clean racing, and it's fun racing with him. It just sucks he keeps winning all these daggone races.